Okay, hi guys, my name is Shelby and welcome to Voice for the Vanished. So today's case is absolutely heartbreaking and it made my heart drop to my stomach as soon as I saw these three beautiful and handsome faces on my screen. And there is very, very little detail in this case, probably the least detail I've ever covered in a case. And usually I try to wait at least one day when a case drops just to get a little bit more information. But the details of how these three children went missing just yesterday, or this morning actually, breaks my heart, and I could not wait a single second to get their story out there and share their faces. So just know I'm filming this on the actual day that they did go missing, and I'm going to give you guys all the details that I have, and if more come out, which is obviously bound to happen, I will just put it in the comments below to make it the easiest I can for you guys, but I needed to share their story today. These three children are 11-year-old Lucas Holmes on the left, and then to his right in the middle is 9-year-old Delaney Holmes, and on the end there is Kalina. Kalina, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Kalina Holmes, who is just 8, and they are all siblings, as you can tell. And this morning, February 3rd, 2020, just before 3:30 a.m., these three siblings were seen on camera, a security camera of a home, I believe, walking out of their home at 3:30 a.m. at the ages of 11, 9, and 8, which is already odd, and they have not been seen since, and no one knows where they could be. By the little details we do have in this case, it is very easy for everyone to assume that their home life was not good and is not good, and is most likely abusive or causing some sort of harm to them, to make all three of these children want to be out on their own or try to get to someone else, try to get to someplace else other than their home. But considering the details we have, I am going to right now tell you guys that we do not know that that is what is happening. We are not the police. We do not have all the details. And I'm sure the police are doing everything they can to find these children and before giving them back to whoever they are possibly running away from, they will check out their home life and make sure it is safe before returning them to the home that they walked out of at 3:30 in the morning. Oh, as everyone wants to assume, and I especially do want to assume, a parent, a parental figure, a human. Let's say that a human should never hurt another human, let alone an innocent child, let alone three innocent children. But as we all know, it sadly does still occur and occurs way more often than any of us like, than anyone should like. It is said that their parental figures, some articles even refer to them as their caregivers, called 911 around 4:30 a.m. when they realized that the children were missing, which, let's talk about theories really quick. Theories are good to talk about in true crime cases as long as you do it in a respectful way and you are not stating your theories as facts and you are not calling police with little detail when you just have a theory. With no facts, it's just a theory, and speaking about it, getting the information out there or getting your ideas out there can help, but always remember to do it in a respectful way and know that you are not the police, and when you don't have that many details, your theories are just that. So, with that being said, the fact that they refer to them as caregivers and parental figures, I'm going to go ahead and say that maybe they are not their biological parents. Parental, a lot of foster parents, even adoptive parents, are great people. They really help children. Yes, there are some absolutely horrid ones that hurt children and make their situation that's already bad very much worse. I know I'm going to sound a little bit crazy, but by their photo, how they are all dressed alike and the background of it seems that they're in some sort of official type building. I know I sound a little crazy, but just stay with me. Maybe it could possibly be an adoption day, something of that nature. So maybe they are being fostered by this family. Maybe they just got adopted. Maybe they've been recently adopted. And yes, it's possible that the adoptive parents, the foster parents, whatever situation they are in, are abusive, are hurting the children, are not taking care of them correctly, are not making a safe space for them. That is very possible. And if that is true, that is absolutely heartbreaking that these three young children saw that enough to have to run away, that they felt that that was their only way to be safe. But it is also possible that these three children are in foster care and are adopted, maybe, and don't want to be. They maybe want to be back with their biological family. Maybe they were just recently taken out of their home and they are leaving to try and get back to their biological family, thinking that they can do it on their own. Again, we don't have the details of this case. We do not know if any of this is true. We don't know if they are being taken care of by a biological family member or an adoptive family member or a foster family member, and we don't know the details of this case, if they ran away to get away from an abusive family or they ran away from a very good family to get to the family that they felt they really deserved to be with. They're just children, even if they are in a very good adoptive or foster family and just want to be back with their biological family members because they're kids and they have a connection to their biological family, of course, and of course they want to be back with them, but they just might not understand that at the moment it's possible that their biological family can't care for them correctly, and they're children, they may not understand that. And again, we don't know if that's the situation, if their biological family is very far away and they're really expecting to be able to get there on their own. They said that in the morning when they left, it was in the 30s. Like, these children cannot survive in this cold weather alone. It's not a safe environment out there for them. This is not a fact, but one thing I do think is true is I don't think these children left as a joke. I really don't think these children left as some sort of game or some sort of prank. I think one child leaving, sometimes, yeah, it could be some sort of joke or them leaving to see friends, but three children all leaving at the same time just seems less likely. I think if, let's say, the oldest decided to play a joke and brought it to his two sisters, I think that one of them would at least say, "That's not a very funny joke, I'm not doing it." Let's be real, they're siblings, so they have rivalries. So I think it's easy to assume this out of anything, is that this is definitely not a joke, and these children most definitely are in danger and did leave because of a reason. They have a reason. It just doesn't make any sense, and my heart absolutely breaks for the three of them. So if you are in West Virginia or Kanawha County, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, please keep your eye out for these three children. As I always ask you guys, I don't care who you believe in, what you believe in, or what you don't believe in. Please send prayers, good thoughts, good vibes, thoughts, hope, love, strength, anything good these children's way. They really need that right now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next case.